want to put this on record through your channel. In 2019, July, one child was raped. The child was from Bihar. This kid, she was 7-year-old kid. She was raped and murdered in a brick kiln in Peerwai. The FIR states
Kashmir, the paradise on earth. Yet there are so many environmental issues which lead our own paradise to hell. Issues like plastic waste, receding forests, dying water bodies and lakes, rising temperature, and pollution around us. The problem is we don't do something on the ground in reality, or we just don't accept the facts. Hey guys, my name is Muzamil Maqbool for 101 North, and I welcome you to another episode of Kashmir series. Today we will discuss the environment challenges in Kashmir. I have a special guest with me, Javid Beigh. He is a social and political activist. This is where we draw the line in between two villages, Wadipura and Nobuk. Behind me is the Wadipura village, where the entire land is meant for horticulture and agriculture purposes. And in front of me is the Nobuk village, where these brick kilns have started operating from last 5 to 6 years, making this the perfect example of heaven and hell. Pollution is one of the main contributors to the environmental problems in Kashmir, and brick kilns are the main source of fugitive emissions, apart from the other things. Let's welcome Javid Beigh to discuss SDG 13 climate action, aka climate emergency. Mr. Javid Beigh, thank you so much for being with me on 101 North. It's really an honor to have you on my show.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Beigh, since we are covering SDG 13 in Kashmir and the environmental problems we face here, I wanted to start first with the pollution issues we face here. One of the main contributors for pollution in Kashmir are these brick kilns as well. So my first question to you is, when we talk about environmental problems in Kashmir, how are these brick kilns, especially the illegal brick kilns, spoiling our environment here and our health at large?
Well, thank you so much, Muzamil Maqbool sahab. This is a burning issue in entire country and in entire J&K. But when we talk about Kashmir, there are many other sources of pollution, sources who are actually hampering environment while creating a lot of pollutants. One being mushrooming of brick kilns.
True.
And of late, we have seen construction of illegal and unauthorized brick kilns, especially in district Budgam. District Budgam has become a kind of hub for all these illegal and unauthorized activities.
True.
See, whole world is actually fighting together the climate change. There are many sources which are actually contributing to pollution across globe. But in Kashmir, when we look at the geography of Kashmir, the environment doesn't allow us to create more pollutants. Because in Kashmir, we haven't seen growth of industries. And the reason is that government has already formulated a policy. Section 133 of Land Act of Jammu and Kashmir 1996 does not allow anybody to construct brick kiln on agricultural land, what we call Abi out. Does not allow them to construct a brick kiln within the vicinity of local population. If the land is barren land, that has to be barren for decades, and that should be far away from locality.
Agricultural land and the locality.
Yes.
That brings up my next question. What should we do to stop people leasing their land meant for agriculture to these brick kiln mafia? What should be done on the ground?
See, you have yourself answered the question. Brick kiln mafia. Government has already formulated policy. Government does not allow anybody to change the status of agriculture land. See, you cannot even change the status of agriculture land.
True.
If in case you have to change the status, you have to approach local tehsil office through your revenue official, we call Patwari.
Hmm.
But these Bricklin people, they don't care about law. They don't follow any SOPs. They actually go to a village,
Hmm.
seeing the depleted condition of village, the
Okay.
underdeveloped, underprivileged farmers. They take
Hmm.
advantage of. They come up with some ready cash. This
Yes.
cash they throw on some people. They lower them into this. They get their land. That is again a
I
kind
mean,
of
I
fake
mean, there
deal.
is there is a policy going on. When two neighbors lease their land, other two are in a mode. They can't say no. They are forced to give their lands as well. So that's what is
See,
happening.
yeah, this is what happens. I belong to Birwa locality of district Budgam,
True.
and we have seen mushrooming of bricklins. All of them
Absolutely.
are unauthorized and illegal without proper NOCs from respective departments. Uh, See, this agriculture land is in abundance in Budgam district. We have beautiful karyawas.
Hmm.
You might have seen when railway started operating here, and we when people were constructing railway platforms,
Absolutely.
the soil was taken from these karyawas of
Hmm.
Budgam, and
Hmm.
subsequently we were faced with one of the worst flash floods.
True.
See, this contributes to all these.
Uh,
Uh, this
uh,
agriculture land, this agriculture land
mhm.
in district Budgam, especially in Birwa and Budgam locality, is highly fertile. But people, they think they're not getting what they should, get from the farming, from agricultural activities.
Okay.
So these Bricklin mafia, they take advantage of it. They lower
Absolutely.
few of them, get their land. They construct a bricklin there, that age-old bricklin. They
Hmm.
construct it there. Once this bricklin is constructed, the chimney is constructed, then
Hmm.
other farmers they have no option left because their
Absolutely.
agricultural activity is hampered. They cannot
Hmm.
continue with their agricultural activities. So the option they have either to give this land to the bricklin owner for
Hmm.
a meager, you know, uh, what I call it,
Chunk of
money.
money. Absolutely.
Yeah, or they can see their highly fertile
Hmm.
agriculture land
Hmm.
being turned into barren land. This is
Hmm.
the option there. And
Absolutely.
these people, they are very powerful. They have money. They have, administrative approach. And
Okay.
farmers, by and large, are very poor people. They are
Absolutely.
highly underprivileged. They cannot
Absolutely.
even afford approaching their, respected deputy commissioner's office. This is
I
what has
understand.
happened.
I understand. This raises my next important question. When it comes to brick kilns in Kashmir, why do we use decades old technology which keeps, as you already mentioned, we are using old technology which keeps carbon emission footprints and pollute air, water, and the surroundings? Why there isn't any enhancement in the technology?
Yeah, this is a very important and valid question. We have seen this mushrooming of bricklins in district Budgam in last 30 years turmoil.
Hmm.
Uh, People who constructed bricklins, they did not follow any SOPs. They did not try to actually explore other options which they could have brought from outside JNK.
Hmm.
They are actually enjoying this monopoly. There is no set procedure or set rule formulated by government, present government or administration. Bricklin, that's why they are using same old techniques. I won't say technology. There is no set technology, but techniques, and they are earning a lot. So why
Hmm.
would they switch to modern technology when there
Okay.
is no government pressure? There has to be some government pressure. Administration has to take some concrete steps to
True.
make these bricklin owners follow latest and modern technology, which they have so far not, tried to. So these bricklin owners, they won't go for this. They won't switch. Their business is doing well. They don't care about environmental issues. They don't care about pollution.
True.
Why
True.
would they switch over to a modern
The
technology
latest
which could have
technologies which are
actually
available in the
reduced
market.
the emission that could have
Absolutely.
reduced?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there was a pilot project which got started in Punjab. And Mr. Baig, this brings up my next important question. You have involved government, local administration a lot of times. in the past to address this very grave issue. But it seems nothing concrete is working, happening on the ground. Every other day, we see a new illegal brick kiln getting started and getting operated despite the government ban. So, what is happening?
Yes, Muzamil Saab, I tried my best. Been 6, 7 years since I started raising this issue because I have seen the devastation of my, Birwa by all these illegal and unauthorized bricklayings. I have seen highly fertile land being
Mhm.
turned into barren land. I have seen beautiful, uh, these apple orchards being cut
Mhm.
down. I have seen huge walnut trees being cut down. Uh, if I take example of 2019, in 2019, first half of 2019, I have seen more than 4,000. Yes, it's on record, and I say this with authority. More than 4,000 walnut trees being cut down
Oh
in
my
entire
God.
Birwa area for all these illegal and unauthorized bricklayings. In my village, the name of my
Mhm.
village is Sunapa. There are four bricklayings operating right now, and they are most of them are without proper, NOCs from respective departments. And yes, government isn't doing enough. Government isn't doing enough. I approached Worthy Deputy Commissioner Budgam. He took some steps, but then local administration, though Tehsildar Birwa and Tehsildar Budgam, they are highly active against the construction of illegal and unauthorized bricklaying. But their officials somehow they try and manage they try and manage.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
don't inform, their officers
Okay.
whenever there is any violation. So we try and raise issues. Public is raising issues, but then they are being silenced by the local revenue officials. Patwaris, I must say, Patwaris are actually the government officials to be blamed.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have seen very recently in last 1 month, there are, I must take the names of the village. Mangund is a village, Mulshula is a village, Saihama, wherein Deputy Commissioner ordered dismantling of one illegal and unauthorized bricklaying. That was partially dismantled, but the structure is still there. And government has not yet cleared that very beautiful agriculture land.
Mhm.
There is one more village, Abadpura in Budgam Tehsil.
True.
Somebody is constructing an illegal and unauthorized bricklaying, and they are continuing with this violation. Uh, Local administration is silent. There is one more village, Saratpura Badpura. It's on the
Mhm.
way to Budgam from here, and somebody has started constructing an illegal and unauthorized brick.
Mhm.
Uh, Bapat is a village. Somebody has started constructing a brick. In
So,
Sonapa, during 2019 lockdown, during 2019 uh, Hartal,
mhm.
one person constructed an illegal and unauthorized bricklaying. He
Okay.
was, he was told not to construct. Worthy DC Padgam of
Mhm.
that time, Dr. Sanish Asgar,
Mhm.
ordered an inquiry. She actually seized that land, but then
True.
after this lockdown, that person he constructed, and he's operating more than 500-600 canals of
Mhm.
highly fertile land has been turned into barren land. So government is not doing enough. We request Honorable LG through your channel that he should personally look into this situation. Because if this violation is kept unattended, tomorrow people will start growing opium in
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what
broad
my
daylight.
question is.
We
Yeah.
won't be able to control them, and it will turn into drug mafia from the same villages.
That's what my concern is, and I totally agree with you.
And
Government is
you
not
will you
doing
will
enough.
you will see hundreds of children working as bonded laborers in these
Absolutely. Absolutely.
children from
Absolutely.
Bihar, UP, and
Yes.
Punjab. You
Yes.
go
Yes.
and visit the
I have never seen,
villages.
never have I ever in my life seen child welfare department, getting active in this particular district,
See,
because
nobody is
I have
touching
seen a
them.
lot of children working there day in and day out.
I want to put this on record through your channel. In 2019 July, one child was raped. The child was from Bihar. This kid, she was 7-year-old kid. She was raped and murdered in a Bricklaying in Birwa area. The FIR states registered in local police station, but nothing happened. Nobody took cognizance of this heinous crime. So this is what is happening behind the scenes in these unauthorized and illegal bricklayings. Apart from creating havoc in the locality, through pollution, and these bricklayings have destroyed roads, they have destroyed, water bodies, they have destroyed irrigation of the area.
I totally agree with you, Mr. Baig, that the government is not doing enough. But at the same time, we have to make people more and more aware on the ground about the realities. I thank you so much for being with us on 101 North. It was really honor to have you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Muzamil Maqbool. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a lovely time ahead. Bye. Please like, share, subscribe our channel, and we'll be making more and more episodes on the environmental problems in Kashmir. Thank you.